Some of the towns I go and look at require a bit of driving, especially through rugged terrain, and every now and then I have to pull an overnighter and camp. Boo-hoo, right? But this gives me the opportunity to make a video of how I do it, because I like it simple. This truck is used for a lot of other things. It's not a specific overlanding rig as I see on the internet. But long story short, it's unsuspecting. It doesn't have anything crazy about it. Just a normal stock looking F-150 with the windows covered. But when you walk in the back, I have a whole sleeping platform and window covers on every window. I have a screen upgrade I'm making, but I just had to DIY this for the night. But yeah, here's what it looks like, and I will show you what camp mode is. Nothing has to come out. This is what camp mode looks like. Right here, I have my snacks. Well, first of all, on top, can opener, spork, shovel, knife. It's kind of all I really use. And then in here, I have snacks, kind of what I'm going to be using mainly with the stove or just as snacks. So it alternates. Bulk stock all goes in here, and it's the same for cooler bulk stock, which is mainly just water bottles and canned goods. Right here I have my stove, and then I don't have these out while I'm moving. They usually stay in here while I'm moving, but those are the pots I'm using for this specific trip. I have fuel here. Once again, spare fuel is in the bulk stock bin. And then I keep a simple paper towel roll on a hanger here. My personal belongings. You always need a speaker. That's just my personal bag in case I need anything. Imagine that window covered, by the way. I just don't have it right now. But yeah, basic, simple, everything you can grab. Notice how this is up kind of like a hood out of the way. So it's kind of like a little work area. All I really use is this door. Then on the door itself, fire extinguisher, dish soap, first aid kit, DeWalt battery, which has a charging lead. Mainly for my speaker, because it fits perfectly in one of these corners up here. And then trash bags, of course. But yeah, very basic, simple. The platform is just a piece of plywood measured accordingly, and it perfectly rests on both sides of this flat area here. So while I'm laying on it, it uses that support and the support of those two beams. So what's cool is that this stuff can just come right out without even lifting this, even though this lifts, and both doors can be open because it's measured perfectly to where all of the weight is on these beams, but it gets that extra support when the doors are closed. The cool thing about having a cab, other than the climate control, is that I still get to keep my bed. Most truck builds I see, they turn the whole bed into just a bed cap little apartment, which is cool, but this is back and forth, and everything kind of fits into that yellow bin and goes away when I'm not doing all this. But all I keep back here is my chair, my canopy, and a canopy wall. And usually I'm hauling this, so I keep fuel. But it kind of just stays because it never hurts to have fuel. Shade is important, so that's why I emphasize having one of these walls that you can stick on any corner. I also keep a tarp just in case I need two sides. Or actually, that one's large enough to do 3. But yeah, you get the point. And then as far as day-to-day goes, with your bag you bring from home, pack appropriately for the weather, hot and cold, approximate days, probably +2. Just always play it safe. You never know what you can run into. Don't forget your toiletries, your toothpaste, toothbrush, deodorant, all that. Maybe even a little wet wipe shower if you want. Same with your bed. Pack it for the weather. Give and take. And then don't forget sunscreen, bug spray, bear spray, and then your mess kit, depending on what you're cooking, it alternates. You know, we all know how to cook here. And then as far as your vehicle, I keep a compressor, a jump starter, a whole toolbox full of tools that are for this truck and that, because you never know when I'm driving. Personal belongings go there. These doors can open, and I have a whole platform here to place things. The things I'm talking about, chair, tent wall, all could easily fit there if I need the bed, or tarp as well. Garbage. But yeah, full empty bed, roll up tonneau cover, and then same deal over here. Doors open, I can grab snacks and drinks as I'm driving. Whole platform here. And then, yep, there we go. That's the compressor I'm talking about. I need to top off one of those tires, so off we go.